Alright. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Good morning, perhaps. I don't know where you guys are from. I'm just covering all the bases. You know, we're completing the DEX in Emerald, but we're not gonna go back to Emerald for a while. Okay. Today, we're making good progress, I feel. So, today we are gonna be we're making, not really speed running our way through. But we will be making good progress. So, here's the thing. We're gonna be spending a lot of time in this game, so we're gonna just turn all this off like that. We'll go with let's go with the good old retro-looking frame. So, there's a lot of Pokemon in Fire Red and Leaf Green that we need. And today we'll be making great stride in getting those Pokemon. We're not gonna quite speed run through this game. We'll save that for when we go through Leaf Green. Just so we don't backlog like 100 Pokemon. Make it more interesting for scripting later on. Make it more interesting when playing. We're not going to add it to the Pokedex. Because we're not actually going to be using this Squirtle. Well, we're going to be using this Squirtle to, like, get through the entire game. We're just going to solo the game with Squirtle. But it won't be added to the Pokedex until we get it as a Blastoise. Turned off battle animations, soloing the game with one Pokemon. That's going to be our strategies to get through this game as quick as we can. I was thinking in my head that if blue crit there, we would die. But I didn't want to say it out loud because I thought I would jinx it, but turns out I'll jinx it anyway. Yeah, we don't need a town map. Couldn't we flee from a Rattata? We're slower than a level 3 Rattata. That's not a good sign. Let's get some experience. Oh boy. Let's not get some experience in. Oh boy. Chat, I just genuinely believe we got a terrible speed on our Squirtle. Sassy. Yeah, that's a down speed nature. That might actually be, like, catastrophic. If we can't hold our own. We'll do some grinding. Kind of need to. We'll level up our guy a little because we missed out on some good experience from blue. There's a lot of Pokemon we're gonna need to catch throughout this playthrough. Keep in mind we have about 150 Kanto and Johto Pokemon that we need to get. Also remember, we are soloing the entire game with this Squirtle. So now we're gonna get to balls. Early on, there's gonna be a lot of Pokemon that we're gonna be catching. But I feel like that's gonna loosen up a bit as we progress. Because keep in mind, there's a lot of Kanto Pokemon that some Kanto and Johto Pokemon that we already have in Emerald. Just purely because that they were in the regional decks in that game. Like, we won't have to catch Geodude, Zubat, Magikarp. For Johto, we won't have to catch Slugma-Nuts. Please, I swear to God, catch. The fact that I'm worried when catching a Pokemon on Route 1 tells us we're not in good shape. We're not in a good condition right now. We'll keep Pidgey on the team. We'll need a flyer anyway. We'll just have, like, the HM guys and Squirtle to just go through the full game. So frankly, do you need anything more in life than a turtle? You know, guys that used to cut down trees and all that. What's up, little nervy boy? I'm gonna be so curious to check what my IV spread on this Squirtle is. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have, like, a terrible speed. I'm already down nature. Like a minus nature on. Really? No shaking? Rattata. We need Spearow on this route as well. Replaying through Leaf Green first or Fire Red? We're playing Fire Red right now. Wait, did I update the category on Twitch? Nope. My bad. Alright, it's fixed now. Alright, I need to go buy more balls because Mankey's a little shit. What's up, Fox, bro? We're pretty much just gonna be doing the same playthrough again. We're basically just gonna be doing most of the Kanto Pokedex again. Except we're soloing the entire game with a Squirtle. I don't feel like training a whole team up again. I don't need to buy anything else. We'll do with 15 Pokeballs. We need to get Spearow, and then Caterpie, Metapod, Weedle, and Kakuna in Viridian Forest. I feel like we can make good progress today. I remember day one of the Fire Red Leaf Green DEX. We got up to Mount Moon. I feel like we could go a bit further than that. We're not training up more team members. We're not reading text. We're skipping some encounters. Oh my god, Spearow, please. Apparently we're gonna get 1 inch of snow Saturday. Thank you, computer, for telling me that information. Dude, why are there so many monkeys here? Monkeys and rats, no birds. Ah, shit. I should probably level. Actually. Are you sure planning on catching Munchlax and not breeding them in Platinum because those fucking trees, man? Here's my plan with Munchlax when we get to the Gen 4 games. I space out my streams a lot. So I feel like over like multiple weeks of streaming, I'll just keep trying the honey tree and see if it works. If it works, great, that's cool. If not, we'll play through Heart Gold, Soul Silver, catch a Snorlax there, trade it over, and breed it. That's my plan. Keep trying to do it in just Diamond, Pearl, Platinum until the last minute. There's some online tools to figure out which trees are Munchlax trees as well, so we could get like 2 of them down. I could check in like every once or twice a day. Two trees once or twice a day for multiple weeks. Surely we'll get it. But that's a future me issue. Right now, the present me issue is not seeing any Spearow and my Squirtle being absolute dog shit, especially in speed. I couldn't outrun a level 3 Rattata on multiple occasions. Would have helped if I got the levels, but of course, literally, Blue had to get a crit. He had to get a crit on our battle. Man, fuck Blue. Yeah, like, I was thinking in my head, like, okay, we're at 7 HP, he does like 3 damage, 3 or 4 damage. If he gets a crit, he will kill us. But I didn't want to say it out loud because I knew that would just jinx it. And then he did it anyway. Dude, I swear, I've never lost that first rival fight in Red, Blue, and Yellow, but I've never won it in Fire Red and Leaf Green. I never lose in Gen 1, never win in Gen 3. It is rigged. they rigged it against me. They specifically coded it so that blue will always win. I'm convinced. Dude, can Spearow show up? How old were you when you first played Gen 1? I think like 9 or 10. It was when they released on the 3DS Virtual Console, like 2016. I think I picked them up in 2017, so like, yeah, 9 or 10. I was terrified to play Gen 1 because, like, I actually believed, like, the Lavender Town creepypastas. So I was like, oh, if I go there, I'm gonna die. And then I realized I was stupid at, like, 10 years old and actually played the game. Listen, you hear online stories, you hear creepypastas as a kid, you're gonna believe them. If YouTubers you trust are talking about these stories of how people fucking killed themselves, where you're like, what the fuck is this because you started with Omega Ruby? No. No, when I played the older Pokemon games after playing Omega Ruby, like, I knew they were older games. I didn't find them, like, retro, like, old and bad and because of that. I was never like that with games. I never saw, like, oh, this game was released in the 90s. Old-ass video game. I want something modern. A lot of the games I played growing up were from, like, the 80s and 90s. I played a lot of Mario 64, the original Super Mario Bros., Pokemon Red and Blue. Hell, like, Gen 4 and Gen 5 are probably more closer to as childhood games to me than Gen 7. And I got into the series in 2015. Me standing at the edge of my bed deciding if I piss myself or get chased by Jeff the Killer and chucked up the stairs. Me being terrified in the shower because if I close my eyes for too long, Freddy Fazbear will get me. I think there was genuinely a period where, like, I was scared of both my bed and my closet because of FNAF 4. The child's imagination when they hear horror stories is just insane. You know, if you're turning off the downstairs light, you better get up the stairs quick or else the Slender Man will get you or some shit. Does Spearow exist? Like, no joke, I might have brought this up when I was playing Leaf Green for the Pokedex there, but when we got to that part in the story of, like, the Sevi Islands where, like, the girl is getting attacked by the Hypno and you have to save her, when you... Oh my god, don't let the Lavender Town music get me or I will die. That's literally why I avoided playing Red, Blue, and Yellow for a bit. Because I genuinely believe that shit. I was like, I don't want to let the Lavender Town music get me. Like, when I got to that part of the Sevi Islands when the girl was, like, trapped by a Hypno and you had to defeat the Hypno, I had a flashback. I got sent back, like, a decade to a creepypasta about, like, that exact moment where, like, a Hypno luring you away and whatever. I don't remember the specifics of the creepypasta, but it's like you find a super over-leveled Hypno, you lose the fight, and then it takes you to, like, some cave or whatever. It's probably, like, multiple variations of that same idea. Like, I'd see like a Pokemon top 5 creepypasta video and then just believe all of them. Like, oh my god, buried alive? They put that in the game? Why'd they do that? They done made a Pokemon Lost Silver and just put it in one random video game store? Like, what the hell is their problem? Guys, I genuinely think Spearow is just a figment of my imagination, though. Ah. Turns out no. Your speed fell. I'm actually faster than you now. Remember Eyeless Jack and Tiki Toby? I do not remember those. I have never heard of those. The creepypasta era of the internet. I mean, yeah, I remember Ben Drowned. I don't think I, like, heard the Ben Drowned story when, like, I was, like, young. I heard it, like... I think I heard the Ben Drowned story for the first time, like, 2 years ago. Like, that was not one I was familiar with growing up. Because, like, I just didn't care for Zelda. But then, like, 2 years ago, I learned of the Ben Drowned creepypasta. Did you guys know they made a whole ass ARG around Ben Drowned? Like, it wasn't just like a little creepypasta story and then it just ended. They had like a website, they had videos, and it concluded like only 4 years ago. The Ben Drowned ARG only finished like 4 years ago, which is insane. Fucking Ben Drowned lasted so long. Honestly, Ben Drowned would be something interesting to make a video on someday. I'll make that a Halloween special or something. I healed, right? Yep. Salad Fingers? I haven't heard of that one. There's not a whole lot of creepypastas I know about. Just like the really big ones. Especially in the Pokemon. Especially when it comes to Pokemon. It's a web series. I feel like web series and like... Yeah, web series, YouTube horror, ARGs, they kind of really just replaced the creepypasta. Like, analog horror nowadays is like the evolution of the creepypasta. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's very fitting that, like, analog horror is the evolution of the creepypasta, and, like, one of, like, the first and big influential creepypastas with or I don't want you to give you my perspective, Microsoft. Like, one of the first big analog horrors was Marble Hornets, which was based around Slender Man. So, like, I think that's just, like, a perfect bridging between the two stages of internet horror. I was big on analog horror for a bit. I just kind of lost interest in a lot of it because, like, not a whole lot of good new series are coming out. Like, I obsess over what's made. I learn all about it and shit, and then eventually I already know everything there is, and then like either the series ends or fuck you, game. The series ends or I just lose interest naturally. Online horror is just like so fascinating. You have so many talented people putting together shit for those. You know, like people always meme about like the backrooms and Mandela catalog and all that, but like they're actually like well produced. Like Walton Files is like very animated. You got like Local 58, which is like the start of it all, and like massive inspiration for everyone. You've got some crazy talented people making internet horror series out there, and I love it. I love people expressing their creativity online like that. Telling their own little indie series through like YouTube videos and shit. I live for that, man. Walton Files is so good, yeah. What if FNAF, but like darker and more mature? That was like the basic premise, and then have you seen The Sun Vanish? I've heard of that one. I haven't really looked into it though. Remember, I feel fantastic with that mannequin singing it? No. I should potion. I'll let him hit me once more, then I'll potion. Yeah, I'll definitely potion now. I don't have any more antidotes. Well, if it's just a Kakuna, I could have probably... If I didn't get poisoned, I probably wouldn't have healed there. But of course I was poisoned, so... I'm gonna hope that the Pokeball up here... 9, 8, 7... Good. We really need that to be an antidote. I'll check it out after stream. So we still need Weedle, we still need Kakuna, still need Metapod. Dude, oops, all Caterpie. Jeez, man, does this game have, like, any other Pokemon? Do Pokemon exist in this forest other than Caterpie? I don't think so. How's it going? Things are going alright. We're just trying to get through Fire Red, catching the Pokemon we need along the way. Coming up to Brock in a moment. Thanks for the crit game. Didn't really need that, but sure. Let's go up and heal, then we'll go back down for the guys. How many more Caterpies do you guys think we're gonna find before we get, like, any of the Pokemon we need? Come on, Weedle. Yay. If it specifically catch 60 Pokemon or just have them registered? I think it's just have 60 Pokemon registered in the DEX. Like, registered as caught, so, like, that includes, like, evolving, whatever. Really? Nah, you little shit. Nah, you little shit. Look at you, Weedle. Really annoying me right now. Because you need to register, you could totally trade the missing Pokemon. True. I have an idea on, like, how I'm gonna go about things with, like, trading between all the games and getting the Pokemon needed to write for the National Dex in Leaf Green, because we won't be catching nearly as many Pokemon. My plan for that one is just transfer a bunch of Pokemon we catch. I'm planning on catching a bunch of Pokemon in Fire Red, transferring them to Leaf Green, and using that to get the 60. And I plan on using Pokemon Box, because I believe that is compatible with Fire Red and Leaf Green, as well as Ruby Sapphire and Emerald. No, just to make it a lot easier. I want to point out this, though, because I noticed this as I was coming up. And this bothers me. So you have this path, you're going straight down the center, and now you're off-center. It's gonna drive me mental every time I go through this area now. They couldn't just move this path like one tile to the right. They couldn't move this path just like one tile to the left, as well as like those trees in the Pokemon Center. Really? Come on. Do they have to do it like that? Just looks wrong. Alright, Kakuna and Metapod. Metapod is a 5%. Yeah, 5%. Yep. So, it might take a while, especially if all we're going to be finding are Caterpie and the occasional Weedle. That's not the 5% I wanted. Because we already have Pikachu in Emerald, so we don't want to catch it here. There is no need. We have the entire family tree in there. And that's, I think, for a while, just going to be like the main thing differentiating this playthrough. There's going to be 3 things differentiating this playthrough compared to the Leaf Green one we just did for completing the Pokedex in that. We catch less Pokemon per area, we don't train a full team, and we skip text. Basically speedrunning our way through the story at as fast of a pace as you could go when the game decides to not give you Metapods and Kakunas. Isn't it best to evolve Caterpie and Weedle so they're actually trainable? I mean, we could. Like, when we trade them over, just, train them, but... that would be, like, a whole another trainer battle, each Pokemon. But honestly, if the game keeps being like this and not even showing the face of a Kakuna, I might just do that. I don't know, I like catching Pokemon, if I can. Even if sometimes it takes longer. I plan on sweeping through his Blastoise. I'm not training any other Pokemon. We'll just have some guys in the back for HMs, solo all the battles with Squirtle. There's no need to really train a team up. I feel it just takes longer. Not really necessary. Plus, we're gonna want Pokemon in their base forms anyway. So that when we trade them over, we can just evolve them in Emerald and get all the stages. Rather than pick, 6 Pokemon, train them up, have them evolve, then you have to, trade them over and breed them, and then evolve them again if needed. It just adds an extra step. Okay, I don't think... I don't know what's up with my luck in the stream today, but I don't think I've had this atrocious of luck ever. Number 1, getting an awful Squirtle. Number 2, Blue getting a crit at just the right moment to kill me on the battle. Then failing to run from Rattata a couple of times on Route 1. Then never finding a Spearow. Now never finding a Kakuna or Metapod. It's only been 45 minutes. Kakuna isn't even that rare. It's like a 15% or something. 10 or 15%. Oh my god. One actually showed up. Well, let's check the odds of this guy, because it took a while for him to show up. 10%. Took Kakuna a while to show up for being just a 10%. Jesus Christ, Squirtle. Alright, 242. The amount of collectibles in Super Mario Galaxy 2. Have I announced that I'm doing the 602 just like in 2 weeks? I don't think I have. I haven't even told my family. I should probably do that. I should probably tell them, hey, I'm gonna play Mario for like 30 hours straight. Like next weekend. That might be important information to tell them, actually. I should go do that. It's not something you just spring out of nowhere like, yo, tomorrow, you won't see me for like 2 days. Gotta give them like a bit of a heads up. I'm not sure how much more I got, like, in me for doing multi-Mario. Haven't really felt as motivated anymore to do it. Alright. We are ready to go fight Brock. Past the off-center path over here. We'll heal up, we'll fight Brock. Make our way over to Mount Moon. Are you following the round 2 speedrun for FRLG? No. We'll probably do that once we go over to Leaf Green. But like here, because we're going to be spending a lot of money on balls as I catch Pokemon as we go along, it's not really viable. With Leaf Green, we'll probably just like steamroll our way up to as far in the main story as we have to get. Well, actually, it probably wouldn't be that good to do the round 2 speedrun route there either, because I think it'd be easier to just like transfer over a bunch of Pokemon for that Pokedex requirement. So I might not use the speedrun route at all. I might just make shit up as I go along. Alright. Brock is gonna go down like 2 hits. Guarantee you. Alright, we just spam Water Gun for this fight. Then Route 3. Route 3 is just gonna be a Nidoran. Alright, that's one hit. All it takes is 2 water guns and you just win. Alright, TM for Bind. Oh no, Rock Tomb. And it's still free money, because we're not gonna... There's no way we're teaching Rock Tomb to Squirtle. I'd be terrified if Squirtle would learn Rock Tomb. Running shoes? We can actually, like, move at a decent pace now. Holy shit. We'll be fine until we get to the Mount Moon Pokemon Center, I feel. No need to, like, heal on HP or PP until then. Especially if we're not fighting every trainer. Just the ones that are necessary. We're probably going to be skipping a lot of unnecessary trainers, unless I, like, accidentally bump into one. Four bugs? Really? Really, man? 4 bugs? I feel like by the end of this Pokedex, I'm gonna be so fucking tired of Kanto. Like, holy shit. I complete the Kanto Dex, and then I do like 1 stream of Hoenn, and I go right back to Kanto. And in Kanto, I'm catching like 150 Pokemon. So I'm basically just doing the Kanto Dex twice. Alright, there's our War Turtle though. Not increasing the Dex counter until we get Blastoise. Because Blastoise will trade over. We'll have War Turtle for a bit, and then we'll get a Blastoise pretty quick, I feel. When will we get a Blastoise if I were to guess? Probably on the way to Koga. I think we're gonna do like a late Erica, just so we could get like some extra experience, get like Blizzard as well. Or just like anything to deal with Erica, because I don't think a Wartortle Blastoise will be able to do it on their own. Alright, we need a Nidoran. There's 2 Nidoran you could get in here, but we'll only get 1. Specifically, we're gonna need Nidoran male. We haven't caught Jigglypuff, but we did an Emerald, so we're not getting you here. So many Mankey. I'm sick of Mankey. You're getting all the Pokemon in FRLG, or are you open and just getting the bulk of them in XD? We're gonna get all that we can in FRLG. Because Coliseum and XD are like spin-off games, I only want to use them. I only want to use them for the Pokemon I feel like I have to use them for, which are like starters and legendaries. So if you want to see me playing Coliseum or XD, you're gonna have to wait like, I don't know, 40 hours. I accidentally killed the Nidoran, so of course we now have to find one again. Mount Moon, we can completely skip Zubat and Geodude, so we'll still need to get Paras and Clefairy. I feel like the grind we're gonna have to do at the end of this, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I could just, really, 1 step? That's possible in this game? The grind we're gonna have to do at the end of this Pokedex is gonna just be a massive pain in the ass. Like, I can already tell. One mild concern that the last Nidoran actually posed to me is that by soloing the game with Wartortle here, it's gonna get a lot of experience, and as such might become so strong that like we can't effectively weaken any Pokemon that we're trying to catch. Brother! Like, how do we weaken a Pokemon that's 10 levels under us? We're not buying the Magikarp here either, because we already have Magikarp and Emerald. Also, it's just a massive scam. Don't need you. How far are we gonna go today? Are you able to get a Pokemon checklist for remaining Pokemon? I probably could, like, set that up after stream and show that instead of, like, the caught Pokemon counter that I have. My one concern is that, like, it's gonna be, like, so, like, small that you can't really tell what Pokemon are being shown. Like, I need to figure out the layout to be able to show it in a way that's, like, you could tell which Pokemon are actually still needed to be obtained. Like, I know a website that I can use to get the checklist up. We have 4 Pokeballs to get 2 Pokemon, which is a problem. Please, man. We're gonna have to leave and get more balls. Great. What's the site? I have it bookmarked. I don't remember the name of the site. Let me check. Pokedex Counter Online. I believe this is like what speedrunners use whenever they speedrun categories that require catching a lot of Pokemon. It's got a very similar looking layout. Let me see if I can show this on stream, like just kind of how it looks. Yeah, like this shit's big. Yeah. I think I have like something I can turn. Alright, I'll just create a new source. I think I just deleted the game. Yeah, I deleted the game. My bad. My bad, chat. This one should work. But like... if I just like uncrop all... if I undo all the cropping, maybe not that much, but like... it would look kind of something like this. Which I feel like would be a nightmare as time goes on, because like if I like right now I just have it set to all of Gen 3. all up to Gen 3, and like I can't even show everything on one screen. Say I like condense it down or whatever. Like, how would I be able to fit this on here? I'd have to like make the game smaller, make it overlap. I just don't know if this would like really look practical in any way. Well, actually, I do have the window zoomed in on my computer. Like, even at like regular zoom, I can't fit the whole thing. Yeah, like that's why I don't. That's why I don't have it like that. Just purely because it's a logistical nightmare. And you wouldn't be able to tell shit. Maybe if it was like a really small like maybe I could do that kind of thing on a regional DEX, but a national DEX is a no-go. I could have absolutely done that when we were just doing the Kanto DEX. So I don't know why, but my chats aren't working at all. Brilliant. Neither the YouTube nor Twitch chat are working on OBS. That's wonderful. Leave. But I use that site when I put together, like, my notes that I use when I go through each of these games. I use that site to track, like, what Pokemon I've gotten. And how it, like, how much it would depend on, like, which version I'm playing, or, like, all that. Which I use when putting my notes together. Because I put notes together so like I'm not switching between a bunch of like Bulbapedia pages. I like just having it all in like one document that I read. Plus then I link them in the description of the YouTube videos when I make the scripted videos for each Pokedex, so others can use them. I'm hoping that I'll be able to like stream a bit more regularly, at least for like the next like 2 weeks or so. Because tomorrow's my last day of school before break. Once I'm out for break, I'm out for like a week and a half. I'm out for like until the start of the next year. Like, I'm hoping to get some good speedrun time in. Of course, there's the 602, which I'm doing. In which we do Mario 64, Galaxy, Sunshine, and Galaxy 2 100% back to back to back to back. Like, that's always a hype moment every, like, 6 months. Unless I quit, like, in Sunshine. Which is no longer a hype moment. When's that speedrun going to be done? The 28th, I believe. It's the weekend between Christmas and New Year. It's 28th or 29th, I can't remember. Yeah, 28th. Mario Sunshine is where all dreams go to die. True. You know, when I started Multi-Mario, I hated it. I hated Mario Sunshine. But you know, it's grown on me a bit since I started. Now I just dislike it. Still need Clefairy down here. You're looking for Clefairy? Yeah, we're just gonna run to the end of the cave and then hunt for Clefairy if we didn't get it. I just realized, like, I'll probably be doing some speedrunning this weekend, but, like, I haven't practiced all week. I've been kind of running off like I'll be fine. I was too busy, like, I was gonna practice last night, but I was too busy watching The Dark Knight instead. Now, granted, I think I made the right choice, but I kind of need to practice. That's the thing with me and practicing for speedruns. Like, there'll be periods of time where, like, I grind the fuck out of practice to learn a speedrun, but then, like, once I've learned it, I just stop practicing entirely. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stick with running Tears of the Kingdom all dungeons. Like, we'll see. We'll do a few runs, and then I'll evaluate how much more I want to do. Like, it's not the most interesting category. It's alright, but, like, I'm not, like, super invested in it, you know? I personally am not finding Tears of the Kingdom to be the most interesting speed game for me. I feel like the main thing I want to practice is, like, the stuff before getting Paraglider, because, like, I feel like it took me forever to learn enough of the route where I get the Paraglider, but then after that, like, everything else is kind of, like, blazed by. Like, most of it's simple. Most of it's like, I remember what to do. I'm just rocky on the beginning, because it's been a while. Like, I can't even tell you what the inputs for some tricks are, because I just genuinely forgot. I think we'll go to beating Misty today. We grab the other Pokemon to catch or no? What other Pokemon? Another Pokemon to catch Pokemon? Might make things easier. But like then I have to try and train up 2 Pokemon, which takes a lot more time. So part of me just wants to like go with just the starter. Maybe keep like one intentionally weak move on it. And if things get really bad, like maybe try, if I can, at least get like 60 Pokemon. If things get really bad, like trading over from Emerald, my Breloom. Like I could definitely, if I wanted to, train up a Parasect or something. Have like Spore and like, I don't know, is False Swipe in this game? I can't remember. Have like those. It was a lot more effort. Yeah, FRLG can't trade for Murmur so they finish post-game. So if I can at least get like 60 Pokemon registered somehow. Well, if I get 60 Pokemon registered, then like that's not really much of a problem anyway. Shit gets really bad, I'll like grind in a cave or something. Like a Parasect that can do shit. I don't want to have to interact with my original Leaf Green save. Like, I do have it. I have it backed up. But, like, the reason why I have it, it would kind of interfere with the reason why I have a timer. And that timer is to see how long it would take from a fresh start on everything. And if I just bring out a Leaf Green save that, like, if I bring out a Leaf Green save that has the full Kanto Pokedex completed. Like, sure, I could trade over a Pokemon to help with catching, but what's stopping me from trading over all the Pokemon I caught in Leaf Green already? And just doing that. It feels cheap, you know? It feels like I'm cheating a little. Using Pokemon I caught for a different game for a different Pokedex to help complete the Pokedex. That's something I want to try and avoid. I'll also do the same with like transfer Pokemon. So like when we go through the Gen 4 Pokedex, I'm not just gonna transfer up a bunch of Pokemon for Emerald or Leaf Green. When I have to touch those games, it's gonna be completely from scratch. Makes it feel less impactful, I guess is the best way to put it. It would make it a fuck ton easier, but makes it feel less like a journey. A journey across the games, and more so just like, yeah, let's catch the new guys, and that's it. Something I need to figure out is like what I'm gonna do with my Gen 3 save files. Cause like Gen 1 and 2, I backed up on my 3DS with the virtual console releases. Gen 4 onward, I could back up onto like my actual like game cartridges. Like Gen 4 through 7, I could do that. Or maybe even get like a 3DS capture card and play on 3DS. Gen 1 and 2 is backed up on my 3DS. Gen 4 through 7, I can back up onto my cartridges as well. Or perhaps even play on original hardware if I feel like buying a 3DS capture card. But like, I don't have anywhere to back up my Gen 3 saves. They'll just rot away on in a folder on my desktop, I believe. Really, man? Alright, we're out. I meant to press down one more time and remove withdrawal, but sure, that works. Has anyone ever interacted with like that last right there that we just passed? I have never seen anyone ever do that. I forgot she was even there. I'm curious what she has to say. Because you have to have Surf and then come back to where Cerulean Cave is, but then go past Cerulean Cave. And I don't feel like anyone would really do that. There's literally no reason. Yeah. We just need Ekans in here. We'll get Ekans, then we'll fight Misty. That's the plan. Which means overall today we'll have collected 12 Pokemon. Which is not bad. We're also gonna be 64% of the way through the Pokedex. Snake. Yeah, this guy right here. This is the Snake from Metal Gear. Everyone's favorite Smash Bros. Character. I find it funny how Snake was the first third-party character in the Smash Bros. Like, yeah, Metal Gear is big, and like Snake is a popular character, but like, fucking Snake? I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be Sonic. Like, that was a late game edition. Oh my god, bro, just stay in my fucking balls. What about Sonic? Sonic was added to Brawl after Snake. They were added in the same game, but Sonic was added later in development. Dude! I think Sega was approached early, like before Snake was added, about adding Sonic, but then they declined, and then they said sure, way late in development. Man. I'm gonna run out of balls. I had 9 balls. You guys want to do some calculations? No more balls? We have one more. But I will have you all know it is a 33% chance of being caught. 33% chance of being caught. Level 6, 100% HP, Pokeball, no status. And we can't escape. 33%. 50% chance to catch it within 2 balls. 95% chance to catch it within 8. I want you all to know that. As we buy more balls and then go back to trying to catch Ekans. Wait a minute, did we even get more money? I don't even think we've earned any more money. Oh no, we have 5 balls. This is all we're gonna get to catch this damn snake. It's level 10. Intimidate. Should work. Cool. There we go. Why not weaken with the randos in your party? Yeah, that would actually be a smart idea for, like, later routes. Or, like, just routes in general. Just, like, catch one Pokemon and then use that to weaken the Pokemon on the route. Anyway, you guys see the Superman trailer? They might be cooking with it. We might get a DC cinematic universe that's like actually good. Piss off with that, man. Superman gonna be awesome? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna see Superman when it comes out. July could be like a really big month for superhero films. Cause you got both Superman and Fantastic Four. Those are like some big ones. Like Superman to start the new DCU. Fantastic Four, finally Marvel's gonna bring their first family into the MCU. Sonic 3 comes out tomorrow. I'm gonna see that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be seeing it like at some point this weekend. Maybe not tomorrow, but like definitely Saturday or Sunday. Sonic 3 is gonna be so peak. Bitch. Oh no, firepower is this weekend. Oh. What am I gonna do with the firepower being weakened? Oh, that's gonna severely hurt. Bitch! Oh, it's gonna severely hurt my chances of winning this fight. Maybe I should have gone with Mega Punch. For something that could actually land hits. Alright, we'll beat Misty, then we'll call it there. Yeah, Mega Kick is what used in speedruns, that's why I went for it, but I think Mega Punch is like a more accurate move. Just like a bit less powerful. Oh, right, you're not actually Psychic type. Right. Of course I became confused. Why wouldn't I? Not looking good for us, chat. Chat, we might be cooks. Hear me out, she's gonna heal. Which is why we crit. Never mind. I'm not usually one to use items of battle, but like in the case like this, you know, like, kind of have to. Surprised she healed. I could tell she was in heal range. Oh shit. We're fucked. For a second there, my brain was thinking like, what if we could still win with the goobers in the back? But no, there's no way that would work. I think we still go with the Bite Mega Kick on Staryu. But maybe we do some Mega Kicks on Starmie as well. Might be a good idea to try and avoid her using any healing, using her super potion. If we can help it, would be good to avoid that. Just like, you know, less hits that we have to deal. Let's see how much Mega Kick does to Starmie. Okay, it's like the same as a bite. Sometimes when the AICs kill, they won't heal and attack. Might have started Gen 4. I think here of like healing always has like a top priority. Alright, there we go. Or maybe it's just like a sometimes thing. Not guaranteed. We just got, like, lucky that she healed. Alright, but I'm gonna leave it there. Good progress. We've got, like, 12 guys. That's pretty good. Tomorrow, we will continue. Make more progress, get, like, Surge's badge, make our way to Celadon. We'll see how far we go.